USA stuff. So you read these titles. Iran shut off Strait of Hormuz for first time in 40 years, and threatens to sink American ships. This is a huge people. This is a huge. Let's read this one. So I have Spaceship of King Anu. I'm gonna show it to you. Have 1 week of pictures. I didn't show, but I'm following the situation in the Persian Gulf. So this is huge. This will affect the oil, of course. Prices will go up. The oil prices will go up. I said to you before, please watch my not my previous video, but the one before. I was talking about Iran and USA. They are preparing for war. They are talking about talks, but the talks is just waste of time. We know that. And I'm gonna reveal a secret to you. The first time America decided to attack Iran, Israel was struck by an earthquake. Okay, the second time this year, the second time USA decided to attack Iran, USA suffered a blizzard, and around 100 were killed. So the first earthquake that struck Dimona, a nuclear facility in Israel, happened the same day they were planning to attack Iran. So this is serious. They are not playing. They want to attack Iran, but every time they want to attack Iran, something happened. Yesterday, we had fires spreading in, we're going to read about this one in Oklahoma and Texas. We have a lot of casualties also in USA, 10 killed in avalanche in California. We have also news from other places in the world. We have 2 dead in France because of the floodings. And we're going to read on. Let's start reading here what Iran is trying to do is this shut off vital shipping lane, first time 40 years, and threatened to sink American ships. So this is not on the news, of course. Everybody want to de-escalate on the news. We know that because nobody wants this war. It is just Prime Minister Netanyahu, and who is very, very desperate for this war. And he's also sick, but he wants this war before he disappear. So let's start here. Conflict fears are rising after the two countries again failed to reach a deal to limit Iran nuclear program. This is 18 February. Today is 18 February. So this is just now. So the talks have failed again. So in Iran has announced it's shutting off the vital shipping lane. First time since 1980, it's threatening to sink American ships. I was talking about that one. They're gonna do nuclear world nuclear war. Uh, they, we don't know really what happened with President Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan MBC. We don't really know. He didn't appear. He wrote something on X, but we really don't know if he met the Greek PM and why President Erdogan he canceled the trip. And there were rumors he was sick. Now they are saying he is not sick, but his son is leading the United Arab Emirates. We really don't know. We don't trust the MSM, but there's still rumors ongoing that he will not be ruling United Arab Emirates, and they're saying he's fine, he's doing fine. But this is with Epstein. He is mentioned in the Epstein files, and he want to be doesn't want to be like mentioned because this will affect his presidency. So let's read what's going on with Iran and USA. Iran has announced it's shutting off vital shipping lane for the first time since the 1980s and is threatening to sink American ships. The Strait of Hormuz was closed for live fire naval drills just as the country Ayatollah threatened to send American aircraft carriers to the bottom of the sea. The Islamic Revolutionary Guards Corps partially closed the strait to launch a naval drills in the strategic waterways northwest of the USS Abraham Lincoln Strike Group as the U.S. Gerald R. Ford heads towards the region. The USA is sending a new ship, uh, and this ship can have a lot of airplanes on it. But the war is not about airplanes and ships. It is about actually, uh, let's say like that. It's about the economy. If Iran succeed in shutting down the economy, nobody will be caring about the war. Everybody will be trying to buy food, and it will affect the oil. Of course, the food will be food prices will go up, and nobody you will not get support inside America for such war. So not even Europe will support USA. USA will be doing suicide adventure, and this will be the last war USA will be doing in the Middle East. They will be USA will lose this war, of course, because we really don't know. Did President Trump uh, um, check with Russia and China? Is gonna support him in this war? Because if not, they're gonna do something to him. They're gonna they're gonna support Iran instead, and this is not good. So this time the situation has changed, and like I said, Prime Minister Netanyahu he has infection and is infected, and he's infected in the uh, yeah sex male organ. So this is very very sensitive time to move to make such war, to start the war. Very sensitive. We have tried to to escalate, but of course President Trump he cannot back down now. He has promised already, and they want to take attention from the Epstein files. So they are going to do it. US President, let's keep reading. The US President keeps saying our military is the strongest. It's not about strength, President Trump. I told you, it's not about strength. It is about economy and strength and a lot of other issues you need to solve. If you have support inside America, if you have riots in America, for example, if you have earthquake in America, if you have natural disaster in America, that's why you didn't go ahead two times. First time Israel was struck by 4-point magnitude in Dimuna, near Dimuna nuclear facility. So that was some kind of a sign. Do not start this, because this will end very bad for Israel, for America. Why I'm saying that? Because second time they were intent to start the military campaign against Iran. A blizzard hit USA and around 100. 1 week, half of USA was ice. Let's read here. The US president keeps saying our military is strongest military in the world. The world most powerful military can sometimes receive such a slap that can no longer stay on its feet. Al Khamenei raged. He continued. They constantly say we have sent an aircraft carrier towards Iran. Of course, an aircraft carrier is a dangerous device, but more dangerous than the carrier is the weapons that can send it to the bottom of the sea. So the Iranians are claiming they can take down these ships, this carrier, and the strait through which 21% of this one fifth, uh, one of five, 21% of the world's oil is shipped, has never been fully closed, but Iran threatened to do so, so it previously taken action to disrupt shipping. So yeah, I believe Iran can shut down the. They already did it, but it was a drill. So this is drill to show power, and everybody's showing power, flexing muscles. But of course, we have already Afghanistan gonna support Iran, Afghanistan they can support Iran, uh, like they have a lot of American weapons. This is President Biden who left a lot of weapons, American weapons. So they have weapons, and they've been fighting these guys, Afghanistan, and in their mind they believe they have defeated USA. So they are very, very encouraged to defeat USA again in Iran. So the water passage is just 24 miles at its narrowest point and has 21 million barrels of oil passed through daily. So yeah, so this is so yes. Let's read what's going on with the. Let's read what's going on with the USA. We have avalanche. 10 people are missing in California. So let's read that one. I saved this here. So we have also wildfires raging in USA. So we remember we had a lot of cold temperature in Texas and Oklahoma the beginning of this month, like it was minus degrees, and now it is like 25 degrees Celsius. So very, very strange changes. Like I said to you, we will have a lot of warm weather coming to Western Europe and Eastern USA. It already started because of the water. Water, talking about theory that Earth have rotated from uh, like so-called evolution around the sun from west to east to west. So the Earth was rotating like this around the sun, now accelerating like this around the sun. And this will affect the water. And when it's affect the water that keeps Western Europe and Eastern USA, that water uh, keeps the warmth in the winter and miles up the 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 warm temperature in the summer. It has reversed the water. So now we will see very cold in the winter in Eastern USA and in Western Europe. But in the summer, we will have a reverse situation. We have very warm in Eastern USA and in Western Europe because what happened to the Earth. Let's read here. Wildfires rage in Oklahoma as thousands urged to evacuate small city. A fire in Woodward, about 10 miles northwest. Of course, I'm saying this is as a theory. Nothing is confirmed yet. We really don't know. I wish I knew, but this is my theory because nobody else is presenting any theory what's going on with the weather. But this happening in winter is very strange, of course. Wildfires, you need to have hot weather. This is very hot, 25 degrees in the winter in Oklahoma is rather. So a fire in the Woodward about 10 for 140 miles northwest of Oklahoma City is approaching. Worst case scenario, the emergency management director said, you see, it's burning. A lot of forest is on fire. Very, very tragic. Warm, dry, and windy weather in Oklahoma fueled multiple wildfires and promoted authorities to urge nearly one-third of residents small city of Woodward to flee. So we're talking about Texas, we're talking about Oklahoma. Matt Lehen Bauer, Director of Emergency Management for Woodward, is nearly 12,000 inhabitants, said the evacuation recommendation cover roughly 4,000 people. It is voluntary, he said, because Oklahoma prohibits mandatory evacuation. The wildfire in Woodward, about 140 miles northwest of Oklahoma City, is approaching a worst-case scenario. But it hasn't moved to the most populated area of the city. So it's about to reach Oklahoma City. So when it is windy, the wind will carry on the fire. So it can happen anytime now. A blaze in Beaver County at the base of Oklahoma Panhandle, about 27 miles northwest of Oklahoma City, has consumed estimated 15,000 acres alone. That's much, I believe. Golden farmland set against them. The fire in Beaver County is continuing to spread. It is not good time to go to war, President Trump. You need to check what's the weather, what's going on with our Mother Earth. We don't have time to to not to pay attention. Okay, you need to have your resources to take care of mainland USA, because otherwise, if you have all resources around Iran, you will not be able to take out the fire. Understand? You need every penny, every pence to save USA, because what's coming to USA? Fires, blizzard, and the snow is melting. In USA, we have 10 people missing in USA, California, because, like I said, the the Earth is becoming hotter, and when it does, the ice will be smelting. So we have also smelting ice in France. So 2 people killed. 2 skiers with Polish roots killed in French avalanche. At least 28 people killed. We talked about this one, but this is new. This is 17. So this is yesterday. You have 2 people killed. A Pole and a British man of Polish descent were killed in avalanche in French Alps amid a wave tragic incidents caused by heavy snowfall and treacherous winter conditions in the region. So this is not because of the snow is melting, but this is a storm that hit France. Very cold winter in Europe this year. Never happened like in 15 years. So let's read. The men were part of 5-person group of skiing off piste near La Grève in the Lakota Fine area when the snowslide occurred on Tuesday. Yesterday, Polish news agency PAP reported the 2 skiers went to cardiac arrest after being caught in the avalanche, and so their heart stopped. Sorry for these guys, but I believe the weather is strange, very strange. So we have more of this news. In France, in USA, we have casualties in USA, we have casualties in France, and it is burning USA. It is burning. So floods also in France. So floods in Western France leave 2 dead and 181. So this is a couple of days ago. This is 16. So let's see. France is grappling with one of the most intense flood episodes in years. Weeks of steady rain, so we're raining all the time, has left soils fully saturated, turning even modest showers into a threat. Reports a second number of stimulus alerts with 81 departments affected. At least 2 people has died. Electricity outages hit to 850,000 homes. So MSN, they don't talk about this one. They talk about Iran, USA, because they know that maybe if they talk about this stuff, nobody will support the war in Iran. So if they notice what's going on with our mother, nobody will support a war that will devastate more of USA resources and put American soldiers into threat, like their lives will be threatened, and the oil will go. Nobody supporting this war. We know that President Trump is doing this war because of his friend Prime Minister Netanyahu, who is struggling with his health. So Netanyahu also is a problem with health. So let's read about Netanyahu, what's going on with Netanyahu health. And we're gonna read about the avalanche in USA. This is the avalanche here. 6 County skiers rescued alive, 10 missing after California avalanche, authorities said. This is yesterday. 6 County skiers were found alive and 10 others were still missing Tuesday after avalanche in Northern California during a powerful winter storm moving through the state. Search and rescue crews are displayed to the Castle Peak area northwest of Lake Tahoe, after someone called 911 to report avalanche with the people buried. So yeah, it will be more of this stuff coming, and we all know that something is going on with our Mother Earth, and we are rushing for a war with Iran because Prime Minister Netanyahu uh, is infected and might yeah, say goodbye anytime. So they need to have this war before he's going away. Let's hope not. We really don't want anybody to suffer or something like that. But we really don't want the war. In fact, so does Netanyahu have prostate cancer? PM office issue major health update. Israeli Netanyahu Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu published medical report outlining the procedure and recent tests. Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu office published medical report clarifying he does not have prostate cancer. Yeah! Wow! Amazing news. He's not sick with the cancer. Contrary to rumors, Netanyahu suffers from urinary tract infection. So he's infected, like I said, following surgery. According to the comprehensive document with outlines, procedures, and recent tests he has undergone, according to Jerusalem Post. So let's go to the pictures. I'm gonna show you the pictures. Spaceship of King Anu since the 7th of February. So here we have 15. So I'm behind with a lot of events. That's why I was not able to show you all the pictures. This is 7th of February. Let's take 6th of February. You have seen all these ones. I put this one on my thumbnail in my previous video. Remember this one? I put on the thumbnail. So you have seen all this. But this you have not seen 7th of February sighting. Taking the pictures here starts and here it goes. Here it is. Like that. So this It is sunny, uh, but very cold. It was like 10, 10 minus. Tonight will be 10 minus. Also, this week next week will be another weather. It will be normal again. We've been having this weather for 1.5 months. Spaceship of King Anu, and here it is again. You see the detail. You gotta take this picture. This one, so this one we didn't take. Now it happened. Amazing picture, of course. We see details. Spaceship of King Anu. Invisible parts. We see visible parts. You see here. You see the visible parts. And it comes like that. And here, another great picture. Spaceship of King Anu. I'm gonna take this one as well. Amazing pictures. And this one also very nice. You see how it's doing. The spaceship of King Anu, Most High Uranus, mentioned in the Holy Bible. The Father God, Sky God, Father of Jesus Christ, also known as Atumra and Ahura Mazda, Vishnu, Varuna, Monad, Dingiri, Tengari, and Dingir, Uranus, Anu. You see how it's doing. This is a very nice picture because it's near the city, above the buildings. You're gonna take this picture, put it on the thumbnail. Been disconnected because I tried to take the picture, but it didn't happen. I will not take more pictures. I'm afraid we'll be disconnected. Just gonna show you this one. Uh, Sorry for not taking this picture, but we manage with other picture. Okay, I am so in love with this picture. Anyways, we'll not take it. Another one, Spaceship of King Anu. We have a lot of pictures of Spaceship of King Anu. Don't worry what I'll be putting on the thumbnail. We are gonna enjoy these pictures. When I'm making a video, when I post this video, you're gonna watch. When I'm watching the video, I'm gonna take the pictures, and when we take the pictures, I can put them later on thumbnail. So don't worry about that one. I'm not taking more thumbnails because every time I take pictures, print screen, uh, the broadcast is disconnected. So nothing with YouTube, no, not technical problems, but it is something with the phone. It disconnects. So we move on. Spaceship of King Anu, and here it is. Make it big. Amazing stuff, people. Amazing stuff. Here, another nice picture. You see, this is not a regular aircraft or helicopter or drone. This is spaceship of God, Anu, the Most High, El Ilu, Elohim, and El Elyon. I have a lot of names from the Bible, but the Bible we have also Amun. And Amun is the enemy of Atumra. So this is Amun enemy, Anu, Atumra. So you don't like Amura because actually why? Because the Torah, the Holy Torah, they tell us Marduk is the enemy of God. I will punish Marduk in uh, was it Jeremiah? I will punish Marduk, God of Babylon, make him vomit out everything he have like be given by people. Amora is Marduk, of course. So let's read here what's going on. 9 of February. Let's see here what's going on. This spaceship of King Anu. I made it big for you. Hardly seen. Far away. It's like stretching. This is 9 of February, 19 p.m. Coming out from the horizon. Here it is. Here it comes. And here it goes. Here it is. Amazing picture. I'm not gonna take any more pictures. I don't want to disconnect. I don't want to disconnect. This one also. We're gonna take the pictures. All these pictures, we're gonna take them later on. Promise you. We're gonna take them. Put it on the thumbnail. Amazing stuff, people. So yeah, this is with Sheikh Mohammed Al Nahyan Muhammad Al Zayed Muhammad bin Zayed Al Nahyan. We really don't know. He's suffering from health conditions. If he is okay, he should go out and make a video and like a live broadcast. Actually, it's very urgent. If he does not do that in the coming days, uh, you need to guess that we will all be speculating, and we are guessing he is not sick. He's very sick, and that's why his son will be taking over the United Arab Emirates. And this will affect because we really don't know the son how will be managing the country. We really don't son policies with Israel, with Iran, and stuff like that. You see spaceship of King. Oh no, we have colors. You see the reddish. You see the reddish coming out here from the spaceship. Amazing stuff, people. This is also spaceship of King Anu. I take any more pictures with the thumb with the print screen. Also this one too. Wow, this one made people. This one I'm not gonna take it. I'm not gonna take it. You can take it later on. Amazing. You see details. Spaceship of King Arnold the Most High. You're not gonna take this picture either. This one also is good. Wow, amazing stuff. Amazing stuff, people. I'm not gonna take any more pictures like that. Spaceship of Keanu. Also, we see details here. And here another one. So this video, I want to make short. Now it's half hour. And we're gonna watch Iran, USA, what's going on. We have 10 people missing in USA. We have fires in USA. We have avalanche in France. We have floodings in France with deadly, with casualties. So France, USA, uh, the weather is strange. Weather is strange, and Iran threatened to sink American carrier. This has never happened before. President is threatening Iran of obliteration. He's gonna wipe out Iran. Uh, for him, it is like piece of cake, or maybe just like he want. It is. He does not want to make this conflict as something hard for America, but it's because the support for this war in America is depending on how America is doing. We remember a lot of power outages in America when last time President Trump was touching Iran. A lot of homes without electricity and stuff like that. We have now fire. We have 10 missing in USA. This stuff really affects the politics because you cannot be outside the country fighting abroad when your own country cannot manage the weather. Understand? This is right. This is basic. And America is a big country, and uh, they cannot handle the weather. So they cannot handle the weather. They cannot handle any war with casualties and economy. The oil will hit the sky, of course, and not a lot of support inside America for this war. So 9 of February, see here, spaceship of Keanu was doing amazing picture. That one, amazing. You see, I was doing this one. I don't want to disconnect. Otherwise, I've taken this one also. This one also nice. It's spaceship of God, the Most High. All praise to the Most High, Anu, creator of life. You love life. You love the provider, and we're gonna live forever. And this is people. This man is best picture. Spaceship of King Anu, the Most High. You see, I'm gonna show you all these pictures. Another one, picture of spaceship of Keanu. You see how it's doing above the city. So for those who does not believe, so you see here, this real pictures. You see the sighting. This 9 of February, and this one here also is good, and this one here. You see. So let's hope for peace. But the war is coming, I believe. We don't really know when, but let's hope something will happen with Earth, like striking great earthquakes. So we sleep this war. We don't really want this war, actually not. So if something happened to Earth, maybe President Trump will regret and back down. Prime Minister Netanyahu, if he is uh, out of the picture, there will be no war. President Trump would never attack Iran, has it not because of Prime Minister Netanyahu encouraged him to do that. He owe him like that and stuff, Epstein and stuff. So if Prime Minister Netanyahu is out of the picture, President Trump will never go to war with Iran. That's for sure. So you never know, you know. You remember Ishaq Rabin was killed because he wanted peace with the Palestinians. And this guy who wants war with Iranians, desperate, his life dream. He was dreaming about this one. And he said, let's do it before Trump is not president anymore because we only have Trump. So to achieve greater Israel, they need to take out Iran, and President Trump is ready for the mission. So yeah, we really don't know. It can happen anytime now. It can happen today, tomorrow, anytime now. Wow, this picture is amazing picture. Amazing people. And you see here, spaceship Okeanu. Here also. Here you see colors. And here you see us doing. So let's hope, pray for peace. We really don't need this war. We manage without it. And here another one. So yeah, I promise you, we will see this picture on the thumbnails. I'm gonna take them from the video here. Take a thumbnail and we put them on. Take a print screen and put on thumbnail eventually. So yeah, what's in the sky? Also, sorry for I didn't wipe out the screen because we have sun shining and affecting the reflection. Also, this something in Tenerife. I believe this is an UFO. If you have any other thoughts, please comment that one. This is a very strange UFO in the middle of the day. This is Tenerife. See it here. Very strange UFO. And yeah, this is 10th of February. We're gonna finish here. 40 minutes. Very worrying with USA, Iran thingy. It's looking like it will be war anytime now, any second. But let's hope it will not happen. Let's pray to God to prevent this war. Of course, it is the humans always who decide this stuff. Let's think. Let's hope a major event will happen to the Earth, so the war will be cancelled. That's all, people. Blessings